Hey guys, how's it going? I think I'm streaming already. Anyways, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today is Monday, and I can't wait to get started on another week of cooking. This is gonna be so awesome. You already know what's up, how we do here. Oh, look at this! I forgot to turn the volume down on myself here. This is the chat where I kind of keep an eye on you guys, and I can chat with you guys and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get started. So today we're going to be making some chicken piccata. I know, it sounds fancy. It sounds, oh wow, this is so fancy. But the reality is, it's not that fancy at all. Something very easy to make, and it looks fancy. It tastes fancy. It's fantastical. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Today we're going to be making some chicken piccata. I was able to get a nice head of cauliflower at the store. We're going to be making some cauliflower mashed, all right, to go with a chicken piccata. And we're going to be making some carrots, some candied carrots. Basically, we're going to get some carrots. We're going to dice them up. I mean, not dice them up, slice them up. And we're going to, cook them nice and, sweet and yummy to go, to pair along with, the mashed potatoes, and to pair along with the yummy chicken piccata that has, again, a lemony, acidic kind of flavor to it. For anyone that doesn't know what chicken piccata is, it is just a simple fried chicken dish, with a simple sauce, made out of wine, some capers, and some love. All right, and there's some other ingredients in there which I completely spaced out on in the middle of what I was talking about. But anyways, if you want more fun and more hilarity, you already know what's up. Stay tuned for more. Let me roll the intro to make sure everything is streaming all the way everywhere, and we're going to get started in a few seconds. See you soon. All right, guys, what is up? How's it going? Sorry, there we go. Let's do that, and let's get the little music going in the background. You already know how we do. Hope everybody's let's close this guy up over here. Oh man, I hate when I do this. It's like the worst sometimes. It's. I wish that you guys can experience what I'm experiencing sometimes. You know what I mean? So you guys can understand what's going on here. But anyways, all right. Without further ado, let's get started. Enough of that. All right. So today we're making some chicken piccata. All right, and I'm excited for this. I haven't made this in a very long time. But it's a simple dish. It's a very, very, very simple dish. And, and basically the hardest part is, the chicken aspect, all right? But, at the store here, I'm able to buy, I don't know if you guys remember last time we bought some chicken breast and it came all filleted and perfect and awesome. So, one of the first steps, with chicken piccata is you got to get some chicken breast and you got to just make it out as thin as possible. Whether you, butterfly it, fillet it, or whether you smash it to death, it doesn't matter. One way or the other, we're going to get there. And like I said, when I went to the store, I saw that they already kind of have it done for me for the same price. We went with that. All right, so we're going to do that, all right? That's what we're going to do. But in the meantime, we have a few things that we have to do, all right? The first thing is that we got to get a little bit of chicken stock going for two reasons. By the way, please let me know about the music on your end. I don't know if it's too loud, louder than me. I know it's very rare for anything to be louder than me, but still, I would appreciate it. Thanks everyone for joining me and hanging out today. Much appreciated. But anyways, we're gonna make a little chicken stock because I need to make chicken stock for two reasons. Reason one, for Gizmo, for his dinner every night. You know what I mean? For his food every day. What I do is I just get his little, Scooby Pebbles, the Scooby snacks, the food, his dry food, and I just mix it with some stock, some chicken stock. You can mix it with all kinds of things, but that's just like a really good, easy, cheap, fast alternative that I like to do for him. And sometimes I'll put a little meat in there and all that good stuff, and I give him food, throughout the day. But that's just like his meal, so that's what we're gonna do. I used to do other things, but that's like the healthiest thing. So in the meantime, while that stock is making for him, we're gonna be using some of that stock for the actual dish itself. So let's start with that, okay? Let's get going on that really quick, all right? Because that's gonna be the thing that's gonna take like the longest time in a sense here. So let's just do that really quick, all right? So I got the chicken over here. We're gonna bring this camera over here so you guys can see what's up from this angle. Let's. Oh, man! You know what I forgot? My light fixture. Give me 1 second while I go get my light fixture. Here, let me just play the intro for a second. Hold on. We're back. It was just only a temporary 2 seconds. I thought the light was further away. But yeah, you already know how we do here. It's Monday morning. We had a long weekend. We had, it's our wedding anniversary, by the way. For anyone out there joining me, whatever. Anyways, it's actually our wedding anniversary. And we were celebrating it this weekend. We're celebrating it today. Celebrating it tomorrow is our wedding anniversary and all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah, I don't even know what that had to do with anything. But yeah, that's tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's our wedding anniversary, so we got a special wedding anniversary dinner. And this, in a sense, can also be that. This dinner today is also kind of like that. It's a nice romantic dinner. Tomorrow we're doing a couple T-bone steaks, as you can see from the description of tomorrow's video. We're gonna go all out on the anniversary dinner. But if you're on a budget, and again, not just an anniversary, but Valentine's Day, a romantic date where you want to cook for somebody, just any night of the week, where you want to be, whatever, you can also make this dish. In fact, this dish is just as fancy. Only it's made with chicken, and it's a lot cheaper as opposed to getting 2 T-bones. Out here in Mexico, actually the T-bones, about the same price as chicken. So You know, it is what it is. You know, so that's what we do here. You know, so. Well, it's not the same price. It's double the price of these chicken breasts, okay? Yeah, let me just being honest. I guess a little bit more than double the price, but still. Like, okay, so just in case for anyone's asking, because I already know they're gonna ask. The chicken, you know what, let me just go full GoPro here so you guys can see just what I'm doing, and I'm gonna go from there before I get all salmonella. So, as you guys can see here, from what it says there, let's see, can you see? Okay. Look, you can see the price. It's 110 pesos, okay, for almost a kilo. Okay, so there's almost 2 pounds of chicken. There's almost, or maybe 2 pounds of chicken, okay? It's probably already 2 pounds of chicken there. So I'm trying to, let me see, where can I put this chicken? Because we're gonna make some stock for the doggy. You can see the chicken right up. The chicken for the chicken nugget. I think we're gonna just fuck it. You know what I mean? I need to get a medium saucepan, man. Oh, you know what? Let's use this. But I need to get a medium saucepan. Something other than this thing. What the hell is this? This is like the worst, you know. Anyways, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some chicken stock, and at the same time we gotta get the chicken, I guess, ready for later. So I'm just also, I guess I'm gonna put it in here. Okay. So let's go airborne over here for a minute. There you go. There you guys can see, right? All right. Cool. All right. So basically, you know, we're gonna get the chicken. So anyway, so the price, 110 pesos. That's $6. $6 US. Actually, $5.50. You know, $5.50, $6, depending on the exchange rate. Okay, $5.60 for about 2 pounds of meat. Okay, and it's already, look. So let's just give it a quick wash, as we do. All right. See, it's already filleted perfectly, just like we want it. Okay. So we're just gonna do this real quick. So this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. Very cheap. And so the steaks, well, you know, we'll go with the price tomorrow on the steaks out here. But the steaks came out for 2 T-bones, about the same amount of meat, you know, weight-wise, about, you know, a pound each. It came out to about $13. $13 when it was all said and done. Okay, so look, this one right here that has a little bit of that, the bloody blood, whatever, you know, that's the one we're gonna just use for the stock. We're gonna take that off anyway, but we're gonna use that one for the stock. Okay. And look at this. This is perfect. Now, these are probably too big. We're going to cut these up a little bit more, you know. But that's it. So, like I said, that stock. See, Gizmo eats good out here, man. You know, that stock is going to be little Scooby snacks for Gizmo, and at the same time, it serves, you know, to just mix it with his food. So just when I'm making food on Monday for me and the wife, and we do things like, you know, making beans and whatever we're making, it's the same thing, you know, you gotta do the same thing for the dog. I was gonna make like a whole episode on that, but I figured, I think I'm just gonna include it into the beginning of each episode, each week. So we go from there, I guess. Okay, so what we're going to be doing with the chicken now, go back to all cameras. So what we're going to be doing with the chicken now, we got to separate it. As you see, we're going to make some stock. All right, so the stock is going to be for Gizmo's yummy food for throughout the week, and we're going to be using to. By the way, we only need a little bit of chicken stock for us. But like I said, it's just to kill two birds with one stone, and it doesn't have to be chicken all the time. It can be whatever you want, really. Any meat, anything. This is like the most easy, basic way to feed your dog. All right. So, all right, we got this over here. All right, doing its chicken thing. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna simply, pop it on a plate and put it in the fridge because we're not gonna be using this for a while. All right. So again, we gotta keep it to temperature and stuff, right? So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. Oh, we're gonna get the chicken bites. Also, quick tip. All right, quick tip on food safety. All right, whenever you're handling chicken. There's a huge spread of salmonella, a huge threat, right? So you gotta, again, just make sure you keep your area clean, keep it separate, keep it whatever. When you're storing it in the fridge as well, make sure you always store it on the most bottom shelf possible. Why? And also, again, make sure that I put a plate under the container where I put the chicken, so just in case there's any kind of whatever, the plate will capture that. And it's not gonna get in the fridge and contaminate my fridge with salmonella. Again, also keep it on the most bottom part of the fridge, so that way, whatever happens, you know what I mean? Like all the chicken juices, will stay down there. Imagine you put the raw chicken all the way at the top, and you're just moving it around. Okay, boom, you have a little accident, and then you got chicken juices that fell and fell and fell. Now you got a whole fucking fridge full of salmonella. Good luck with that. Have fun. Knock yourselves out. All right, so I just threw one chicken bouillon cube in there. Why? Because it says 1 chicken bouillon cube per liter. We're not gonna do more than a liter. Probably do less than a liter. Again, this is just for Gizmo. All right, so we're gonna just do a less than a liter. Liter. So in fact, what we're gonna be doing, just to measure it out, we're really gonna try to fill something like this for him. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more water than what I have here because I'm taking some for myself. Okay, so let's just fill this over here. Off camera, I got my water filter. And that's it. So here, let me just go to the GoPro so you can see on the stove what I got. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna move the camera too, don't I? So you can see what we're doing here. See what's up. Okay, so you guys can see, all right? Okay. Welcome to the above camera. Now, no need to add any salt to this because it's for Gizmo, again, mostly. And we already got the chicken bouillon cube in there. What more do you want? So we're gonna add some of this water. All right. We're gonna add more water. No makeshift stock, nothing crazy, okay? Hold on 1 second. Got the coffee maker there. But anyways, so yeah. That's it. Just as simple as that. No, again, no real seasoning or anything of that sort, because again, it's just some chicken stock, you know what I mean, that is mostly going to be for Gizmo. We'll add the flavoring later, but that's perfectly fine right there, and that's it. We're just gonna, move it around. So we're gonna touch that chicken and just let it do its thing. It shouldn't take too long to cook off and make some stock. All right. And that's it. That's it. That's the stock we're going to be using for multiple things today. So, in the meantime, let me just cover this dude up here. Boom. Right. Switch it back over here. All right. Just let that stock do its thing. Now we're going to work on the veggies. Now, today's dish, today's what we're making is going to be fairly simple. You know, nothing, nothing too difficult. Something very easy, anyone can do. As you can see, let's start off with, see, we got a nice, head of cauliflower. Again, this is fairly cheap, easy, and a very, very healthy alternative to mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are great, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they can be just a bit too heavy. So this is a, super healthy alternative. This is super delicious. I wouldn't be making this if it's not delicious, all right? Trust me, I haven't made this before, and it's really good. I was very skeptical the first time I made it. I actually made it on this show when I was originally first doing, this show way back in the day, but long story short, I was like, wow, this is really good. In fact, you might want to use this instead. And also, you can also do certain things, like if you got parsnips. I didn't even see the chat. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. Yeah, I think there's a few people on Twitch. Shout out to everybody out there. All right, awesome. Alright, so we're going to use these scraps here. In fact, we'll just keep that back so we can just put all the scraps here. We're going to have many scraps. And then we're going to save this. Alright, keep the carrots. Alright, so let's just start getting some of this ready real quick. But yes, anyways, to what I was saying, cauliflower, very tasty. Alright, very, very tasty. And we're going to use this to clean it. Alright, we're going to just kind of use this. You got to boil. So so the first thing, in fact, let's just start getting this going. Let me, let's go there. Let's get that going. So let me just give this a quick wash. Alright, and then we're going to start chopping it up. Okay, and this is, going to be fairly easy, fairly simple. What we're going to be doing with the cauliflower, hopefully the music's not too loud. Sometimes it's the songs vary in musical volume there. Anyway, okay, so super simple. You're going to see it from this camera angle. I had a wet finger there. Alright. So, all we're going to do is just chop this up, okay? Basically, just cut the stem here. Well, you'll see. I'm going to explain everything. But yeah, what you're just trying to get, at the end of the day, we're going to mash this. Remember that. So, all we're trying to do is cook everything but the stem. That's it. So... Okay, so just, kind of just cut this off, put it over here. In fact, let me just put it straight into the pot. Okay, and then just try not to use as little stem as possible. That's it. All right, see, a little cauliflower. So, and then try to keep them as best you can the same size. So that way they cook evenly. That's it. Nothing crazy. In fact, super easy. Oh, almost escaped. They're going back to the dirt with your friends. You're gonna be eaten, my friend. You can't escape. But shout out to everyone out there. By the way, I know there's a lot of people watching they just don't want to chat. I noticed that because, especially on Twitch, I hang out on Twitch and stuff. I've been watching some of the cooking stuff on Twitch, and you know, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, just people like to lurk. You don't have to chat. It's okay. You can just watch. It's okay. I'm not a big. I like to watch as well. That sounds dirty. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm a watcher as well. Is what I'm saying. I don't like to be chatting it up. I chat enough in real life, you know. So, but yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Fairly simple, as you guys can see there from the pan. Let me just give you a quick wash of my hands here. Okay. You see, everything's about the same size. So now we're just going to fill this with water and boil it. You know, there's a lot of boiling today, notice, huh? Just filling it with water. So again, this is fairly simple. We're going to move the stock to the back. I'm moving this to the front. Okay. Quick second there. So that's it. You know, what are we going to do here? Nothing. Just add a little salt. All right. Nice salty salt. All right. Cover it up. All right. We have we got the chicken stock, you know, doing its thing back here. We'll give it a. Let me see what I got my tools everywhere. We're doing the dishes this morning in anticipation of you guys. All right. So that's it. See, you can see the bouillon cube kind of melting in there. Let's help it. That's it. Very, very simple. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's like about $2.50 a pound for chicken breast, you know, already cut up and good to go here. So yeah, everything's, you know, a lot reasonably priced. So yeah, this is not going to take that long to cook, all right? So let's just cover this guy up here. All right, then come to a boil, all right? And do its thing. And then we're gonna have this boil and do its thing, and that's it. So now let's go back over here. Spring it back over here. Alright. A shout out to everyone out there. We got Callie talking to himself. It's all right. I'm talking to myself too. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay. Shout out to you. We're talking to ourselves. How's that? All right. So let's get the carrots going. You already know. You already know what's up. I don't know. Man, I think this camera angle. Let me see if I can. Maybe that's a little better. So you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? We're just gonna, you know, peel these guys. As always, step number one: always peel your carrots. Don't eat the peel on your carrots. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but you really don't want to know how these things are grown. I mean, just peel them. Or at least if you're gonna use if you're not gonna peel them, make sure you wash them very, very well, vigorously. You gotta go vigorously. You know, washing them. When you're washing them, you gotta make sure you wash them really well. Okay? Don't ever forget that. Okay? So yeah, I mean, you know, we're just peeling some carrots to get to step number 2 or 3 or I don't know what step we're on right now. But the chicken is the very, 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 very last thing we do. Honestly, you know, we're not gonna be marinating that chicken or anything like that. You know, we're just gonna season it very well and go from there. It's the seasoning. The real flavor comes from the actual piccata sauce. Okay, and it's a simple wine butter sauce. It's just one version of a one wine butter sauce. This happens to be called piccata, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be doing many versions and many, you know, different types of those sauces, you know, because these are very easy dinners. And by the way, if you don't have the time, you don't have to go like and do what I'm doing, which is using all these, you know, actual raw vegetables. You can go and buy frozen. The reason I do this is so you can see how quickly, okay, this can be done. And I'm going in slow motion for the most part. Okay? I'm sure if you do this on a regular basis, you can go a lot quicker. And you're not talking to an audience and doing all this other crap. So, that's it. I mean, this is very simple. Just put them over here so we can wash them real quick. I'm going to cut the tips. Okay? But anyways, but yeah, you know what I mean? Obviously, you already know the benefits of, you know, not just growing your own, but eating, you know, raw. You know what I mean? Like, you know, starting from, you know, using this instead of like frozen or canned. Get out of here! Don't ever. Canned vegetables are the worst. Frozen vegetables are not that bad. You're not gonna hear me talking bad about, you know, most frozen vegetables because, you know, frozen vegetables actually they get picked at their peak and they get frozen immediately through this process called IQF. And, you know, it's a quick freezing process. It's all natural, whatever. Anyways, and so that's why a lot of times frozen is actually really good. And so depending on where you live in your area and so many things like that, like how far away some vegetables and things are, it might actually be a better substitute, a better option for you. So, you know, in this case, you know, we get these carrots locally, you know, so that's the better option. And we're working on a garden. I'm going to be showing you guys soon once we're really done, or, you know, we can show you. So you can see what's up there because, you know, we turned the whole backyard into a nice garden. We're about to start working on it, planting and growing stuff. And how cool will it be that mid-episode we can just say, hey, let's go to the garden and get some herbs or get some of this or get some carrots, whatever. You know what I mean? Cool, right? Yeah, we're going to be doing that. So let's do this. All right, so carrots, you know, super simple. All right, we're just going to chop these guys up. All right, nothing crazy. All right, just easy peasy. Chop it up, chop it up. So, you know, all we're doing here is just, you know, again, you go at your pace, you know, don't be cutting yourself, but this is easy, guys. This is super easy. You guys, in fact, let me put the camera here so you can see a little better. All right, there you go. This ain't no thing but a chicken wing, as they say. All right, so you can just go like this as well. Trying to get the camera to stay still. There we go. But again, guys, nothing insane here. It just, you know, why thin? Because, well, you know, that way they cook quicker. And again, more surface area for them to pick up whatever yumminess we're gonna decide to put on them. All right, we're gonna figure it out as we go along. This is just the Candied Carrots. I'm just, again, there's no real recipe to this per se. I'll fix the recipe later. There we go. All right. You guys can see what's up. And then yeah, that's it. I mean, basically we're just gonna cook the carrots in some butter, you know, till they get soft and tender. And then we're gonna be adding some ingredients that will go nice with carrots. You know, whatever I feel. I mean, probably a little brown sugar. Probably just throw a little maple syrup in there. Let's you know, let's see what we have. Let's see what we got, and we'll go from there. So, by the way, that chai latte was so good. You know, I decided to buy more of the ingredients to make more of it, and we're gonna be drinking that here on a regular basis in this household. I think for a little while. I love it. That chai latte is good. Oh. Just gotta be careful with all the carbs, I guess. I don't know. Does milk have carbs? There's milk protein. I don't know. I'm not quite sure the situation there. But anyways, we had a casualty. We had a carrot fall overboard all the way out there somewhere. Out there in the nether regions. All right. So I was originally gonna do this here, but I don't think it's gonna fit. Yeah, it's not gonna fit in this pan. So let's not do that. I think what I'm gonna end up doing real quick is maybe just transferring. Oh man, you know what? I didn't turn the heat on there. I messed up. Damn it. Don't. You know, it's like, all right, never. Too much. Anyways, but yeah, I forgot to turn the heat on this thing. Darn it. All right, so where am I gonna do the carrots? I want to just do the carrots the most easiest way possible, and I got a few too many to fit in that pan, and this one's working, this one's working. That's the term used in the professional kitchen. That's working. You know, hey, this stovetop is working. This thing, you know, the cauliflower is working. You know, meaning it's in the process of being made. So we got the chicken stock. We got working in the back. We got chicken stock in the front. We got cauliflower, and right here on the cutting board, we're about to start working. Well, we already started working on it, but we really got to get it cooking. That's the next step, right? I'm using just professional cooking terms here, you know, for anyone out there. We got to get this at least starting to cook. So we're gonna find a pan for it. I don't want to put it in the cast iron, man. I don't want to clean that shit out. So let's just give it a minute, and then we're gonna just switch this. Give this a little switcheroo here. All right. But anyways, we got the carrots. The carrots won't take that long to cook. All right. In the meantime, let me take you to the garden. I think I can take you now. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the garden together. All right. And I'll show you what's up out there. All right. All right, I think we got the GoPro audio, so you can see what's up. Okay, so I'm gonna take this so you can see what I do. All right, let's get everybody in there. I got one hand. I'm working with one hand now, so I'm gonna break. In fact, there we go. So we're gonna take this out. Yeah, I just had laundry going, but it's just my laundry now, so it's no big deal. You can see my my socks. But yeah, look at this. So let's real quick, let me just throw this here into the whatchamacallit, the yeah, I'm sorry, I'm spacing out on the name right now. Anyways, the compost, the little compost heap we got going there. So we just got everything that's left over. All right, but look at that. Look what we did with the backyard. I turned it into like a nice little farm. Not a little farm, sorry, a little garden, as you guys can see there. All right, how cool is that? All right. Look at that, we can walk around, oops. Okay, we get garden and you know, do a walk around, no big deal. See how cool. So yeah, we just got this done yesterday, literally. Gizmo's already kind of been in there a little bit, as you guys can see. So we got to do a little something about that. But we got our plants out here, you know. This is our what we had as a, I think you guys can see. All right. But we're gonna be adding more, obviously. You know, we just got more dirt out here. These are all the oranges that fall from the tree. You got a tree up there, you see? So they fall, and then those are still the good ones that we can make for juice. You know, these are sour oranges, all right? And then the ones that are already kind of done, we throw out here into the compost. But yeah, you know, we're gonna be growing all kinds of cool stuff, and then, you know, mid-episode sometimes, you know, I'm just gonna come out here. Oh yeah, I just noticed there's a delay. But anyways, I'm just gonna be coming out here mid-episode sometimes and showing you around there. So hope you guys enjoyed the little tour. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the little tour there. All right. Oh, wait, wrong camera. There we go. This little tour of the garden, you know, in process, in the front. Oh, see, look, perfect timing. As we came back, we got everything nice and boiling and doing their thing. All right, so let's wash my hands real quick. And let's go check on that. Shout out to everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed a little tour, garden tour. Awesome, awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think you guys can hear me. Anyways, all right. Let's come back over here. Bring it back to the stove top. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we got that going. Okay. Alright, sorry, I was doing a little cleanup. Alright, so let's check on these guys here. Okay. Yeah, at least they're still hard. Oh. So they're still hard. We still got ways to go. Gotta get them nice and soft, alright? So let's gonna keep doing our thing. Now let's check on the chicken stock. Look at that. Now we're talking. We got a little chicken stock there. Alright. Now I'm trying to see where I can put that stock. Oh yeah, I do need to get more containers. I need to go to the store and buy, you know, more containers. You know, this ain't cutting it, if you know what I'm saying. I'm looking for things to put this in. But yeah, basically, yeah, because I'm gonna be using that later. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's use this, right? Get some stock in there. This for the cauliflower. No, perfect. Yeah. So we got the stock there. There we go. Very nice. And I said, we're just going to put this on low, super low. All right. And that's it. All right. Boom. All right. So while we got the chicken stock just on super low back here. It's already done. The chicken's cooked. We're good to go. Later on, all we're going to do is just take the chicken out and then have it ready for Gizmo. And then most of that stock is for Gizmo. This is part of his supplementary to his food. And then the rest of that chicken, we're gonna use a little bit of chicken stock, about maybe 2 ladles of that stock, all right? But that's basically it. I mean, I don't want it to go reduce much further. I want it to reduce a little bit, but that's about it. I mean, we're done there. And then we got the cauliflowers. As you saw, we're waiting for it to, soften up. All right. In fact, let me move this back here because I'm going to probably be using this back burner here. I know I am. So let me put this on this other back burner. Alright. There we go. Okay, so we got that super low back there. Now, what I'm going to do is just give this a quick wash, alright? So that I can start doing my carrots in here, alright? And then this is, just to strain the cauliflower once we're done, alright? The cauliflower is very, very easy. Pero no tiene que pintarla. Y el olor del después. ¿Pero tú quieres que te la meta? Oye. Ok, 1 minuto. Bueno, déjame. Ya. Sí, unos 5 minutos. Alright, sorry, the wifey needs some help moving some furniture, So I'm gonna start getting these guys kind of cooking, and then we can I can go help move that piece of furniture, and then we can come right back. But anyways, okay, so this is the same pan we were using. Okay, fairly simple. I'm gonna throw this back there. In fact, let me switch cameras so you can see what I'm doing. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try it again. There you go. Alright, so we're going to turn this on. Okay. And we're going to get some butter. Yeah, we're going to be using a lot of butter today. So, we got these kind of chunks of butter, kind of like left over from all kinds of things. So, let's just throw that in there. All right, keep it simple. Yummy. All right. And then we're gonna save this other piece of butter for later. Okay. But remember, so we're gonna be building flavor here. So let's just add a little oil, olive oil, olive oil. Remember, we only cook in this household with things like animal fats, okay? Olive oil is the only oil that is a vegetable oil that I use, so olive oil and coconut oil, non-refined. That's it. So, we're gonna just get this melted really quick. All right. All right, we're gonna melt that really quick and then just add the carrots. Super simple. Can't get any simpler. And start cooking these guys in there. Once they get soft, once they're cooked, that's when we add everything else. The only thing we're gonna add here, the only thing we're gonna add here is some salt. Very obvious, kind of thing you always kind of add. All right, that's it. Salt. So, add the salt. Now give it a quick toss, mix, whatever. This is the easiest way for me. If you prefer to just do it with the spoon, do it with the spoon. Anyways, I'm doing this in order to make sure they're all kind of covered. All right, that's it. Simple, simple. Okay. We got this kind of like on medium. So now we're just gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna cover it. Okay. We're gonna cover it, and we're gonna let this keep boiling over here. All right. Hopefully it's not affecting the camera. All right, let me move it a little bit more this way. So it's a direct shot. And then this thing is just barely simmering. It's not even a simmer. It's just kind of barely keeping temperature there. And that's it. Gonna make sure it stays right in the middle so we don't spillage. And that's it. So you guys gonna keep an eye on the carrots. Keep an eye on the cauliflower for me, por favor. And I'll be right back in like a minute. It doesn't take me that long, trust me, to move furniture. You know what I'm saying. And we'll be back. This guy seems to be almost done here, so. Okay. Give me 1 single note. In fact, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is, I just cover this one with this. Be back. I'll be back. Alright, moving of the furniture has been done successfully. Did the music stop? Oh my god. Now let me wash my hands. So, as you guys can see, you know what I mean? You can do all kinds of things at the same time. You can cook. You can move furniture. You can do all kinds of things. Alright. So, chase the dog around, we've done that already. Alright. So, I guess let's go back to the carrots real quick. Let's check on those. You see me? So, the carrots, it's very easy. They're coming along nicely. The salt helps remove some of the water, the liquid from the carrots. That's it. But that's it. I mean, this is a fairly simple dish here. So what we're trying to do here is get the side dishes done. And then once we get the side dishes, then we can just work on the main dish, you know, everything's kind of done. So let's add a little cracked pepper here. That's it. And then, like I said, remember, they're still hard. They gotta cook. So it's gonna take a little while, probably like a few minutes, 15 minutes, give or take. No big deal. So just covering it helps it speed that up. Okay, so let's check on the. I'm gonna wash my cutting board real quick. In fact, let me just get rid of it. I don't think I need this anymore. Let me just get rid of that. Shout out to everyone out there. So real quick, let's just give this guy a quick wash and do. Oh yeah, you know what? I do need it for something else. You know what? I just realized. Forgot. So let's give it a quick rinse actually. I need to cut a little garlic, I forgot. Just a little bit. So let's just do that. Without destroying the whole kitchen. Sorry about that. Alright. Hopefully it didn't bust a speaker there with all that noise. Okay, so let's just get a little garlic. So the garlic is for the cauliflower. Okay, so let's just get a little bit, not too much. I think that's enough. Okay, so let's just get that garlic going real quick. Again, it doesn't have to be you know, crazy, you know, chopped. So freaking garlic. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this is why mise en place is so important, especially when you're doing way more complicated dishes. You know, dishes that require a lot more ingredients and work as opposed to what we're doing today. Because if you miss like an ingredient or two and you're in the middle of a very complicated dish, it's not fun. You know what I mean? It's not fun. You're trying to keep the kitchen as fun as possible. By the way, I know for a lot of you guys out there, it's still winter and you guys are freezing to death, but it's already starting to warm up over here as we start getting into February. I think we got maybe a little bit more left of cold, I guess, out here, but we're gonna start getting into that heat. So we're just chopping a little garlic up here. That's it, nothing crazy. As you know, the carrots are cooking and caramelizing in the back. We got the cauliflower finishing up. Again, we just want the cauliflower, you know, basically to get soft and fork tender. And we do not want any of that liquid, so we're gonna strain it completely. As it's draining, you know, we're gonna make the quick little sauce. Or not sauce, but a quick little kind of what's going to go in the cauliflower. So I guess, you know, when you're doing your typical mashed potatoes, you add, you know, probably a little garlic, a little salt, a little pepper, a little milk, a little butter. You already know. So you're going to cut it up a little fine, but not too much. And that's it. So, in fact, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not even going to move that away. I'm going to just leave it right there because we're going to be using the same pan to finish the dish. So let me get a fork just to make sure. Because with if I use something like the tongs or whatever, it might break. You know, it's a more forceful thing. I'm just trying to, again, puncture. There we go. See the inside. All right. So let me show you quick. Okay. So, hold on. As you guys can see, all right, that's it. So we're done there. Man, did it really just do that as I was showing you? Anyways, we'll fix that in a second. But yeah, see, look. Fork tender. All right, that's it. Soft. All right, so all right, let me reconnect the camera. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off All right, I'm turning off the cauliflower because it's done. The carrots, you know, I'm gonna give them a quick toss. I don't want them to like burn or anything. I'll show you what that looks like in a second as well. But I gotta get the camera reconnected so you guys can see what is going on there. So, uno segundo. Yeah, I think when we went to the garden, that really drained the battery for a minute. No, I mean, how long have we been streaming already? It's an hour. Sounds about right. So, in the meantime, you know, like I said, you know, the next step here is that you got to reconnect your camera. Oh wait, that's not a step. You guys don't have that step, do you? Just me. All right, so let's just reconnect the camera here. Yeah, because I think it just dies once it gets to like, once around 70%. Once like 70% of the battery's drained, it dies, and then I guess to let you know, hey, there's 30% left, or hey, I can't go any longer. Hey, I'm quitting. So something like that, something along those lines. Okay, all right. So we're back. We're back. Nope. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. All right. So as you guys can see, we got the cauliflower right there. All right. And not only do we have the cauliflower, but we got the carrots. See? Okay. And again, remember, just butter, salt, pepper. That's it. Nothing. Just to get them soft. And they're almost there. You know, once they're soft, then we go and add everything else. All right. What are we gonna do here? We're just gonna drain this in here. I'm not gonna bring the camera with me. You already know. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. We're gonna drain it and put it to the side. All right. In the meantime, let me, actually, I don't need to do anything. This is totally fine. Alright? So, in the meantime, yeah, I should just, hold on. Let me just, give it a quick little, you know, just get a paper towel or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't have to wash this, okay? Actually, we want it to be dry. All we did was boil cauliflower in here. And we're going to be adding said cauliflower back in there. So, turn the heat on. Alright. Add that other piece of butter that we had out. That should be enough. We can add more later if we want, but that's plenty. Alright, sorry, I just had to go to the fridge to get another stick of butter out for later for the piccata. So we're gonna have that butter out, so we're gonna get it to room temperature. We need a little milk, okay, for this. So let's just go back to where we were. No, wrong camera. That camera looks right. All right, we're gonna add a little olive oil. You already know flavor. In this case, it's flavor what we're going for. All right, let's just add the garlic now, because remember, we want to cook. This garlic is for the cauliflower, and we just want to cook it. I don't want that sharp, raw flavor in there. Okay, see, we got the cauliflower right here, but not yet. We don't need it yet. Now the carrots, let's just take this off, okay? We're good there. Now let's just give this a quick little stirry stir. So we want to start cooking the garlic. So I'm putting this on low so it doesn't burn. We got Parmesan cheese that we're going to be adding. Okay. So we got, remember, we got the carrots going. So we're already ready to work on these as well. Okay, we just want to cook this. I turn the heat on again. Alright, so yeah, so as you guys can see, we got everything kind of cooking, doing its own thing there. Okay, so we got the butter, garlic cooking, yummy, yummy. And Tommy, in the meantime, I'm getting my hand mixer blender thingy ready to go. So we're going to be using that. Okay. This guy, one of these. Alright, so we got this. See, it's kind of like getting a little nutty in flavor and color, so we took it off the heat. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to add this guy in there. Okay, we're going to saute, brown this a little bit. But you see how quickly this already kind of like breaks up? Okay. I got the carrots on low because they're basically done, and we still got, we're going to cook them a little more with a few things there. Get a few carrots overboard. All right. So once we do that, this step here, I'm going to add a little bit of milk. And then how little milk are we adding? Look, 1 tablespoon. Right? Trust me, I've done this before, and you're thinking, man, no way, that's crazy. That's so little. Trust me, that's a lot. If we need to add more, we can add more. But I don't want this to be soupy, is what I'm saying. All right, so now, get rid of that. Let's get the immersion blend, this blender here. Let's turn this on low. so you guys can see what we did there. All right, let's get this trusty spatula. Okay, I'm gonna blend it a little more. Okay. Fairly easy, all right, as you guys can see. How awesome is that? All right. Now the reason we still have it in here, and I didn't put it into a bowl. And by the way, yes, I was playing with fire there. Those metal blades inside this non-stick pan. But I think we're good. Let's get all that from everywhere. So now we're not going to season yet. We're going to now add. The last thing we're going to do is add the cheese. All right, let's get this guy out of the way. All right. This is so that's done. And the cheese will melt. Okay, the cheese will just melt in there, so there's no need to worry. All right. Okay, so let's just add some cheese. I don't know, that's probably maybe like 2 tablespoons worth. You can use whatever cheese, you know, Pecorino Romano or, you know, Parmesano or. Someone doesn't like Parmesano. You know what? I don't know what to say. You can add cheddar or mozzarella or, you know, queso daisy, lo que quiera. Manchego, whatever. But just know that if you're adding something that has a high salt content, aka something like something like Parmesan or Pecorino or whatever, that is salty and that you need to compensate for that. Okay, so that is what we will be doing. So let's give this a taste. All right. So what this does need a little salt. We're gonna add a little salt with a non-tasting finger. Okay, I'm not a barbarian. I just play one on TV. Little pepper. Okay. Okay. And yeah, you guessed it. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. Okay. Not too much, you know, but just enough. A little flavor. Yes. Uh-oh. Gizmo chasing the cat around the neighborhood. Or around the house anyway. But anyways, yeah, that's it. We're gonna mix this in. As you saw how little milk we add in there. If we would have added double that in milk, if we would have added 2 tablespoons instead of 1, this would have been very, very soupy. Me adding that butter, remember, that's more liquid, even though it's very, very, it's a thick, you know, it's butter. Still, eventually it turns into. Okay. Give it a good mix. All right, let's now try it here with my new tasting spoon. Perfection. I think I've finally perfected this one. All right. That is good. Oh yeah, man. It's actually really good with the Parmesan. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely need just a little bit more. So you gotta add some salt, I think. Some at the end of the day. Okay. So we got this bowl. Okay, we're gonna add. Okay. Okay, so that's all we're doing. We're just adding this. Oops. Oh well. That's it. So we're just gonna add this here into this bowl. And a little trick you can use to keep this warm without it burning, you know, the bottom or anything like that, is just put it over a double boiler. So get a little. If you don't know what a double boiler is, just Google it real quick. But anyways, just make yourself a makeshift double boiler, which anyone can do at home, real quick with a pot of boiling water, and then that just keep it covered over the double boiler, and that will keep it nice and warm. All right, just real quick, okay. So we got that. So we got the mashed potatoes done. So we're gonna just cover this guy up and set it back here. All right. Now let's finish the carrots. Let's move the carrots to the front. Let me get this stock. From back there. Let's put it there now. Okay, so. Alright, now I turned up the heat here. Full blast. Alright, we're on full blast there. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding a few yummy ingredients. Alright, so let's see what we got. And then just, you know, go from there. So we've already added some salt. We've already added a little pepper. Let's now add some, let's see what we got around the house. All right, so we got some brown sugar. Brown sugar, pom pom. So anyways, yeah, let's check on the carrot just to make sure. But you see, it's already soft, okay? So soft, see, we're good. Doesn't take that long. That's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, a lot of people have this misconception. Anyways, all right, just use fresh, guys. Use fresh. So just the sugar, you know. The sugar will give it a nice little. All right. Now let's add a little maple syrup. Yeah. Straight from Vermont, all the way down here to Mexico. All right. Shout out to Dave and Rebecca. Shout out to you. All right. Now we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon because a little cinnamon is always yummy with carrots. All right. And a little bit of nutmeg. All right, and a little bit of ginger, powdered ginger. I mean, that's it, guys. Can't get any simpler than that. See, it's already making a nice little syrup. All right, in fact, we need to use the spoon. Oye, vamos a comer ya, ¿ok? Un ratico. ¿Tienes hambre? Okay. So you see we got that syrup down there, all right? And that's probably because the maple syrup, all right? So we're gonna just reduce this a little bit. We're gonna mix it up. Okay. Remember, there's already butter in there. There's all kinds of yummies in there, so it doesn't need much. So we're just gonna bring this up to a boil, I guess. Okay. and let it get nice and candied. All right, it shouldn't take too long, as you guys can see. Should be fairly quick. Let me see the chat real quick. Shout out to everyone out there. Shout out to everyone watching from the Croatia. All those Russian bots. Shout out to you. All right. Shout out to everyone. Now, again, you can add whatever you want. You can go crazy. You can add some, some vanilla. You can add, whatever you want. Whatever sweet type, if you got molasses, add some molasses. Whatever. If you like piloncillo, you can add that. You can add whatever you want. And so we're just gonna keep kind of cooking this down, okay? So we got ourselves. I don't know. We'll see. We're just gonna keep cooking it to go from there. How's that? Got no real. In the meantime, let's start getting ready for the chicken piccata. All right. So let's just start getting that ready. All right. So first thing we're going to need is a plate, all right? You're like, okay. Second thing, did I use it all? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I'm going to make sure I used it all up. Hold on, let me... Okay. Sorry, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any loose bags of flour out there in the netherworld. Okay, so you saw that we are just doing a few pieces of chicken, in a sense, not a lot. So we don't need to waste, I hate it when I see, people out there that are, making anything like this, and then they put so much flour on the plate, which they end up just throwing out. You just need a little bit of flour. Remember, you're just dredging a little bit the chicken. So that's all we're going to be doing, by the way. There's no egg, there's no breadcrumbs, there's none of that stuff. This is just very, very simple. Okay? So it's just flour with some seasoning in the flour. And we season the chicken. In fact, there's too much flour, see? There we go. That's it. Let's keep the flour. And we need to add more flour, we add more flour, but that's it. Let me turn the fan down a little bit. And we're going to be cooking this in the big old fry pan, all right? Big old fry pan. All right, that's, you gotta get yourselves one of these guys, one of these bad boys, all right? And other equipment like this. I'm working on my own set, all right? Okay, so we're just set this aside, set it aside, salt, pepper. So we're gonna get the flour, all right? There's a little flour here that we're gonna dredge our chicken in. We're gonna be, remember, seasoning our chicken as well, all right? Flour all over my black apron. And I'm wearing black on black. I just noticed that. And now's when I notice, huh? Okay. That's it. So that's it. I mean, that's it. Just season the flour. Flour's not seasoned. You gotta season it. Just mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. I'm using a black plate, that you can show the contrast there. All right. That's it. Super simple, guys, all right? We're waiting on the carrots because I want to have the full stove available Man, this flour, such a pain in the butt. Okay, look at that. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right, so let's check this out real quick over here. Okay. Okay, now look at that. Nice and soft carrots. Now you see the maple syrup is reduced, the sugar is reduced. All right, we are now getting to maximum yummy flavor. All right. All right, this is maximum yummy flavor stage. Beep, 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 beep. Warning, warning, maximum yummy flavor incoming. And that's it. These are candied carrots. I mean, if you could smell what this smells like right now, you know, I wouldn't need a OnlyFans. Okay, so now what we're going to do, see, now it will fit in here. So in order to save space here, we're now going to transfer, okay? And this is done. We're done here. In fact, let me turn this bad boy off, okay? So look at that, okay? So it's nice and syrupy and yummy, all right? In fact, so we can salvage that syrup, I will be using, oh my God, did I use both my spatulas? Oh, all right, so we can salvage, all right? Remember, we're a spatula, okay? Because look, there's still, that's flavor, guys. Look at that. Look at that syrup. Okay, that's flavor. We can't just leave that there. And we gotta get rid of this pan. Oh, crap. Oops. All right, anyways, no harm, no fun. Okay? I'll clean the floor later. Let me get rid of this guy here. Oh no, we had a few overboard here. I'll clean the rest of the kitchen later. All right, let me wash my hands. All right, but there you go. The carrots are done. The mashed potatoes are done. Okay, we got Gizmo's dinner's done. It's all done. All done. All right. But we still got more to do. We still got more to do. So now what we're going to end up doing is we're moving on to the next step. The next step is the chicken piccata. Finally. We got the side dishes out of the way. Now we can finally work on the chicken. Okay? The stock is done. I'm turning the stock off, okay? In the back because it's already done. I don't want it to reduce any further. That's Gizmo's dinner at the end of the day. He doesn't want it to reduce anymore. This is less for him. Okay, so now these guys are done. So we're moving these guys off to the back. All right. Now we're just gonna cover it up. Here, I'll cover it up with this guy here. There we go. Okay. And now we're gonna. Oh, the GoPro's dead. All right, perfect timing for the GoPro dying. Okay, so actually I'm gonna take a few seconds break so that I can quickly, change the battery on this bad boy. So we have a full battery, so we can start on this. In the meantime, I'm gonna get this guy on the stove. You know what? I think I am gonna have to get rid of. All right, let me get. See, I gotta get rid of this stuff off the stove. Make some room. Make sure you're working. All right, under the proper conditions. Okay. All right. Always, work in a clean environment, meaning clean of clutter, clean of, you make sure you have a good space to work in, because otherwise that's when accidents happen, that's when disasters happen, that's when everything happens, right? So everything not good happens, right? So, and let's get a. We need to also season the chicken. So I don't want to be dipping my hands in the salt over and over again as I season the chicken. That's too much salt. So I am just adding some salt here. Okay. pepper, and some oregano. This is just the seasoning for the chicken. Now, chicken piccata does not have oregano, okay? I like oregano, all right? Oregano is yummy, all right? I want to add it in there because I want to add it in there. And that's the thing, you can do whatever you want. So, there's just a little bit of pepper in here in this bad boy. So let's see if we can kill this. That's another cooking term. That's another professional kitchen term. Let's kill it, meaning let's just, you know, finish it off. You know, literally, you know, let's just kill what's in there. You know, kill the bottle, kill everything, you know, that whole thing. I think we got it. Let me see. You can reuse this again. Hey, how's the, yeah, right? Perfect. Yeah, I'm very frugal. I'm using every last bit. Nothing's getting away from me. Okay. So I was also doing this on purpose for a little bit, just killing a little bit of time because I gotta wait for the GoPro to cool off before I stick the other thing in there. All right, so that's it. We're just making a quick little spice mix so that we can season the chicken with. All right, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna lightly season the chicken and then we're gonna put it in, dredge it in the flour and then cook it over the heat. Where did I put the rest of the butter? Oh man, did I put it away? Oh yeah, I did put it away. Okay. So shout out to everyone out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Shout out to everyone out there chatting and hanging out. All right, so let me replace the battery. Yeah, so normally I do this over here, but I got like all this flour and stuff everywhere, so trying to keep all that from getting inside of here. So yeah, this GoPro is amazing. Later on, I'm going to upgrade to another GoPro. This is just a GoPro 7. It's the first one to be able to do what I'm doing now with the live streaming, but it's at 720p. I know you probably can't really notice much because I fiddle on the back end here to make it look a little better, but still, the other ones are like 1080p, so that would match the other cameras. The other cameras are 1080p, 60 frames per second. But still, you know what I mean? Like, there's many factors, you know, that are involved in that looking the best possible, in a way. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, no big deal. So now let me reconnect here. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, I wish I could see more of the chat. I feel like once it see, like I only got the chat looking at what's on there, so let me see if I can see more of the chat. Hola Armand, hola Elijah, hola Cali Picker, hola everybody. Hola, Lodak. Sorry for your loss, Lodak. Sorry for your loss. I know your family's going through a hard time right now, and just shout out to you, brother. You're in our prayers. All right, so we are just reconnecting the GoPro real quick. In the meantime, let's start this, okay? Let's get the pan going. Now, the pan is not going to be 100% hot, okay? We want it to be like medium heat, okay? Because otherwise it'll burn quickly, all right? And we're going to be using a mix of butter and olive oil to fry, all right? So we're going to do that in a second. All right, let's get this chicken. All right, let's get a chicken and season it up really quick. All right. Now I'm just gonna do this over here. You guys already know what's up. Just gonna season it. Not a big deal. Just seasoning it with the seasoning packet there that I had. You know, the salt, the pepper, and a little oregano that I like so much. Well, actually, I could. Well, you know, you just want to see this, huh? Is that it? No, but yeah, I mean, I just want to do it here so I can try to keep the salmonella under control here. Now remember, guys, this is really thin. So not only is it just a light seasoning as well, okay? It's a very light seasoning in a sense. But remember, we're making the sauce to go with it. The sauce is really where the flavor's coming. And anyways, but yeah, what I was saying is that this is thin. This is, you know, remember, sliced, cut, really thin. Look how thin this is, okay? It's as thin as you can get it. That's the idea. That's the idea with the chicken piccata here. That's it. We're just getting all sides nice and seasoned here. Now, let's do the first one, okay? Okay, we got the heat back there. See, nice and kind of dredged, easy. Okay, so we got one dredged. I don't know, I think we could do them all. Okay, cool. So let's just get them all kind of dredged. All right, real quick, let's just do this one at a time. So let's get them all nice and covered first with flour. And then, you know, once we do that, then we're gonna, my pan's big enough to throw them all in there at the same time, so I'm gonna do that. I think that'll probably be the best. You know, I'm gonna make an executive decision there. Normally I wouldn't say crowd the pan, but in this case, we are trying to, keep the heat to medium. So, okay, but you see, look, I used just enough flour, okay? I'm gonna turn the fan off now completely. So I can reach maximum heat back there. Okay? You see, you guys can see that was plenty of flour, okay? Okay, nice light coating. But again, you know, also the more you coat it with the flour, all right, now we're just getting both our hands. We're gonna wash our hands anyway, so. All right, but you know, at the end of the day, what you're trying to do here is, you know, there's a little crust that you're making, okay? So, okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know, there you go. Okay, so that's it. We're all dredged up. We're good to go. All right, we got all our chicken dredged. So, I'm gonna do a quick little washing of my hands. Yeah, because this is not something I want to just burn, okay? So, you gotta make sure we do it right, because I'm making the sauce in the same pan, you follow? And so if I burn it, it's gonna burn Now, speaking of which, I just realized, like, oh crap, I got like the camera right over the fire, like burning, melt the camera there like an idiot. Okay. So, what we're gonna do now, okay, we're gonna just, okay, keep this area a little contained. You know, we're gonna clean it with a little bleach in a second. In the meantime, you know, just to make sure, you know, a little overkill, I know. So let's add butter. Okay, so now we're just gonna switch straight to GoPro. Okay, so you guys can see butter, olive oil. See, you already see this gets hot quick. We don't want it to be hot, so I'm turning it down. Okay, so I added got a lot of glugs of oil. You can add some more butter. All right. Get it nice and melted. All right. Got it on medium here. Let me get this stock out of the way, just in case. I don't want that flying everywhere. Okay. It's getting nice and hot. So now we're gonna add the chicken. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna just have to be able to add 2 and 2. So I'll just go with these 2. Careful, don't burn yourself. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Let me clean up real quick. So you guys see, okay, I'll put it back on high real quick. All right. Now I'm putting it back on low. You gotta play with the heat a little bit. Okay. So yes, we're just gonna be, I'm just gonna do 2 there. I'm not gonna super crowd the pan because then we're gonna have not a good result. All right, so, oh. Oye, anótalo de acá. No te vi ahí. All right. Just cleaning the table here. A little bleach water. Here, I'll show you guys, I guess, so you guys can see what's up. Alright, but yeah, I think you guys should be watching the chicken, not my dumb ass. Alright, so. Okay, so just get all that. Any salmonella remnants, nothing. You know, that's again, stainless steel tables helps a lot with all that. So it's not going to take that long, guys. It's only going to be a few minutes. On each side. Because again, remember, it's cut very thin. Okay. As you guys can see there. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Alright, I'm going to put them in here so it looks prettiest. Alright? Alright, so I'm turning this down. Look at that. So yeah, we're basically just cooking, you know, to get the color, the flavor, all that, okay? Now, in the meantime, I got some capers, I got some white wine, okay? I got that stock. And I got the butter. Look at how beautiful it's looking. Let me just get the capers ready. Alright, I think the chicken's almost done. Now again, if you have any doubts, just get like the chunkiest part of the chicken. Give it a little pierce, check out the inside. No big deal. Just for you. Alright, so I think we're done. Get one last toss like that. Okay. What a beautiful thing. You see how easy this is though? Okay, very easy. Now let's just remove it. And quickly, okay, you gotta get the other one, okay? And add it in there. Again, just re-dredge a little bit in flour just to make sure. But yeah, because otherwise that's gonna burn quickly, all right? Shake it off, and that's it. I'm gonna cook this guy now. Okay? And here, let me show you. Alright, look at still all this flour I have left. It's not a lot, this is, a couple tablespoons, but it's a lot better than like half a cup. You know what I mean? Or a cup of flour. That's a lot of flour. Now I know flour's not expensive, but still. You know what I mean? Like there's no need to do that. So anyway, this is just my my 2 cents. All right, so again, we're repeating the same process, with this chicken. Look how beautiful this looks. Look at that. And now imagine with a nice, beautiful wine and lime caper sauce. Now, yes, it is supposed to be with lemon juice, but I'm out here in the Caribbean. I got like orange trees, I got lime trees, I got lemons. Not from here. There's not really a thing out here. I can get them, but they're not like organic, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, or they're not naturally grown. I don't want to get into it, but the point is, lime is just as good. Just know that this is a more tart flavor as opposed to the sweetness from the lemon. But that's it. Other than that, same shit. All right, so let's switch it back over here. All right, let's turn it down a little bit more, all right, just to make sure. All right. We don't want to burn it. Look at that. And just enough oil, all right, to finish this guy off. It's a light fry, all right, that's all we're doing here. In fact, we could add just a tad more oil. Just to make sure, you know. That's it. Easy peasy. Okay, so we're letting it do its thing there. And that's it, guys. I mean, this is, oh, wrong camera. But this is pretty easy, all right? So that's what we have the sides already done. So that way, you know, once we're done with this, we can plate and eat, and we're good to go. And that's what we're going to be doing, all right? Christian is starving, and we got to get her yummy food in her belly. Okay, so we just simple plate. All right, we're just getting it ready so we get ready to plate when we're ready to go. Okay, now again, you know, let's just switch it back. Okay, let's get back. Now, if for whatever reason, when you're cooking the chicken in the pan, you do burn and you get black and just as burnt because you cooked it too high by mistake, let's add a little bit more oil, because again, at the end, we're gonna, that oil is it's all gonna be part of the final dish anyway. But what I'm saying is that in case it does burn a little bit, it's okay. You can just clean out the pan. All right, just clean out the pan and get those bits out. But yes, please, you know what I mean? If it's burnt, don't use that because it's not going to taste good. Okay, so we're just, you know, going to scrape a little bit here, just a tad, you know, just to make sure it's not going to burn. Because, you know, if we can avoid it, meaning if we can cook it all here, and we can avoid burning, and we can just use the pan for everything and do it all in one shot, this is going to maximize flavor to the max. Because what we're doing here is that the sauce is going to be made from all the remnants of everything in the pan. Everything that so that's the whole idea. So if for whatever reason you burn it a little bit, you can still save it, but it's not going to be as good because unfortunately you had to take some of that goodness out because you burnt it and now you had to take it out so it doesn't taste like burnt. But whatever. Anyways, it's no big deal. In this case, I did a perfect job. Look at that. And it's all on medium, okay? It's all on medium. I have not gone any higher. You gotta be patient. Patience is key here. Patience is key in everything in life. Not only here. Okay? Super easy. Super quick. Yummy meal. And again, you know, that's it. I mean, basically, I'm going to continue kind of cooking this. And make, you know, up until like I see we're getting close to getting burnt. We're not there yet. We did a really good job today here. So again, let's just give this guy a little crackety crack. Nice and juicy. We're good. Look at that. We're good to go. So this is already cooked. But yeah, I do want to get a little bit more color here on this end. But that's it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Look at that. So we got all that yummy chicken there. Okay? And again, look at this. Okay? Perfect. So again, I can't waste too much time showing you how awesome that is. This is going to burn immediately. So, wine. Add that wine immediately. You see? That wine is going to prevent any burning, any sticking, anything. At the same time, you see what you're doing there is you're deglazing, aka getting all that flavor out. Let's get a little bit more wine in there. Just do it by eye. I do it at eyeball. Okay, we're just deglazing here. So now, in fact, let's just turn this up to full blast. Okay. So, where you guys can see what I'm doing there, I'm using the wine to get all the yummy bits. Okay? Those are all yummy bits, okay? Now what we're gonna do is add, so we got this on high now, okay? So now we're gonna add lime juice. Okay? Yeah, we're reducing this, all right? Okay, we're gonna add the capers up in there. Okay. We're gonna add some of that stock. Remember the famous stock? So not a lot, just enough here. So like a little over a ladle. Okay, we're gonna cook this. You know, we're gonna keep, you know, kind of cooking it to reduce. Reducing. In fact, I'm gonna add a little bit more wine here. We got this on very high, all right? We're gonna wait for that to come up to a boil there. All right. So, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves there, out there today. Hey, what happened? Okay. Oops. So shout out to everyone out there. Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch today. Shout out to everyone out there. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys. So yeah, this is just gonna be reducing, all right? We're almost done here. And then we're just, once it reduces, then we're gonna add some butter. So you see we got the melted butter here. I mean the softened butter. All right, so let's just watch that for me for a second. Alright. See, we got a crazy horse out there, hungry. Shout out to everyone. But seriously, shout out to everyone on Twitch. ¿Ah? Ese es el lamb, el caballo del cuarto. Alright. See what we're doing. So let's just so we can bring it to a quick boil here. Yeah, I want to get a better stove eventually, all right? And I need to get a better stove eventually so that I can, you know, get more heat, more power. Power. But yeah, you know what I mean? So this is just going to help it kind of like get to heat really quick, and then we're going to uncover it just for a minute. And then we're going to add the butter and finish it with the butter. And we got it. We're done. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. This plate is empty. This plate needs love. Needs food. All right. So let's bring it back over here. Okay. Look at that. So again, no need to add any salt or anything here because, you know, we already have the salt from the capers and all that. In fact, the one thing we could add in there, which we will. There we go. As soon as I get it open. You're like, what is he opening? What is the secret ingredient? Pepper. Black pepper. My favorite. Just a little bit in there. And that is it, guys. Alright? So, oh, we got the butter coming up in a second. Okay, so now at this stage, okay, you see it's nice and very hot. Very hot. So now we're going to add butter. Nice few tablespoons of butter, and this is going to help make a nice velvety sauce. Okay. See a nice little yummy velvety sauce. Alright, and now normally I would say, oh, let me throw it in there and cook it in there, but if I do that, it's actually going to kind of mess it up. So what we're going to do is something a little different. I turned it off. Alright, got this here, hot. But that's it, we're just going to, oh! I'm trying to get it in here, sorry. But yeah. Spilled a little bit there of that yummy, lovely sauce. That's okay, it's enough. And that's it. Look at that. Super easy, simple. Okay? Now what we're going to do is bring it all the way over here. Okay, so look at that. First of all, look at it. All right, let's take a look, close look. How awesome is that, huh? I moved to the wrong side. You know. There we go. Okay, so now let's just plate this up. Okay. We got the mash that we made earlier. All right, we got the carrots that we also made earlier. Very simple, very, very, very simple. All right, so actually the first thing we're gonna do is just, I know Christian's not gonna eat all that, so let me get her a portion she will eat. Okay. Nice thick sauce there. Okay. So now we're gonna add a little of the potato. Okay. Some of the yummy yata. Look at that. Quick, beautiful, easy meal from scratch. Oh, the last thing, I forgot the most important thing. Get some of that sauce, spoon it over the top. How's that looking, huh? There we go. That's it, just cleaning this off here. That's it, we're good to go. And look at that. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna, the true test. Let's see how it really came out.
Perdonen las fachas.
Okay.
Perdonen las fachas.
¿Cómo las fachas?
Que estoy toda fodona.
Oh, don't worry. Let's try this out. Well, yeah, cheers.
Mira quién vino.
You guys will come to pay a visit?
¿Usaste el caldito de camarón?
No. Yeah? On a scale of 1 to 10. 11. Look at that. I broke the barrier. We're going to cover this up here. I'm going to eat a little bit.
Ya sé por qué sabe así, porque es brócoli.
Oh, because, oh, but she thought it was mashed potatoes. She didn't know it was cauliflower.
Se me olvidó.
But it tastes better, right?
Sí.
Yeah, you see, the cauliflower just tastes better, man. When you actually have the cauliflower mashed potatoes, you realize very quickly this is a far superior product and way, way healthier. And also, it's carb free or whatever, or what's the word? Keto friendly and all that crap. So it's really, really good. And again, I love potatoes. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, but just, that is an option there for a lot of people. So, all right. So we got a winner, chicken dinner. All right. Yummy, yummy. So we got the sweet carrots that go off, right, with the nice tart chicken that doesn't need any more salt, right? See? And the beautiful cauliflower mashed potatoes, cauliflower mash. So simple, quick, and easy meal. For dessert, just eat like a chocolate covered raisin and call it a day. But anyways, and I think that's it, guys. So let me see. Let's clock it in. Let's clock in the show. Let me see how long I've been streaming. Let me go check it out here. What's it doesn't say. Hold on, I can see my fat face here. How's it going, guys? It's been streaming. Oh, look at that. 2 hours. 2 hours. That's awesome.
Tiempo récord.
Yeah. So, I mean, for a complete meal. You know what I mean? And tomorrow, something around the same. So you got to be realistic. This is why I do these episodes, because as quick of a meal it is, it's still going to take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Right? And so even though you might watch, there's a lot of, look, you can pop in the YouTube search a video for this. All right? And you're going to see the videos around 20 minutes. And it looks like they're doing it from start to finish. but they're not. You know what I mean? There's a lot of editing involved that a lot of us don't see. Only people that are keen to that, like me, you know, an editor, I can see those, and not just that, but a cook. You know what I mean? I know what this really takes. And this is, we went in super slow motion today, okay? Really, I mean, honestly. So this is probably, I mean, honestly, if you hurry, you could probably get this done in an hour and a half. But still, not only was this done here, but we still got some dishes that we got to do, all right? So we got to remember all that, you know, so this is, you know, what the whole thing entails. But at the end of the day, you know, we made, you know, fresh, home style, homegrown, right? You saw we got a real head of cauliflower, and we turned it into that delicious mash that she couldn't even tell was potatoes or not. She thought it was potato. We got the carrots, you know, straight out of the garden. Not my garden, but a garden. We cleaned those up real quick, and we cooked them into something delicious. The chicken, we did not kill or choke, all right, ourselves, but we had somebody do it for us. We had somebody choke and kill that chicken for us, and we cooked it into something very delicious and yummy, again, from scratch, from the beginning. So, and all that took about 2 hours, all right, so that's not bad at all. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys make this, because this is delicious. I'm actually, you know, I'm waiting, you know, so that I can, I got something I gotta do real quick once I'm done with the show, but I'm gonna be eating right away because I am starving, and that is good. That smells really good, right? Yeah, see? So we're gonna have that, and then tomorrow too. Tomorrow we're gonna have a nice steak dinner. It should be pretty quick as well, and it's gonna be awesome. So, all right, guys, I think that's enough for today's episode. Let's not make this any longer than we need to. Even Gizmo's enjoying it, so you already know what's up. So, guys, you already know. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon. But more importantly than anything else, please stay awesome. I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, DLive, and YouTube. All right, you already know what's up. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Bye.